Probefahrer Alex here in California, in Petaluma with Costa Schula. And the reason why we are standing on this parking lot here is, let's say, the pen car. What is a pen car exactly, before I show it?
Well, the pen car is a 1981 Mercedes-Benz 300 SD, and it's covered with 10,000 pens.
10,000 pens.
Or so. I haven't actually counted them all, but it's a rough estimate.
Yeah.
I found an art car book at the library one day, and I was so excited about the idea of making my car into an art car. And then 2 years after that, the idea for pens came to me one morning, and I decided to start gluing pens on my car. I started with 20 pens, and I started telling all my friends about it, and they kept giving me all their dead pens. And pretty soon, 5 years later, I've completely covered the outside and the inside with all kinds of pens.
Okay, let's show it. Here it is, the pen car. That is so awesome. Can you show me around a bit?
Yeah, sure. So the idea was to get as many pens on the car. So create some nice patterns here. I decorated the inside. Actually painted the inside of the car with acrylic paint and glued pens, and I have pens on the dashboard that actually come off with Velcro, so I can take them off. And this is my microphone, you see. I got a microphone pen, of course, everything is a pen. And so all these I can play with and remove. And here I have some drain pipe that I found, and I glued them on top of the car, and I just shoved the pens right in there. I mean, they come off. It's not very safe, but you know, this car would not be street legal in Germany, of course. I'd be breaking many laws there in Germany. So, and this is the executive section. I have all metal pens here on this side here.
Any Mont Blancs on it?
Actually, I won't do that. I have Mont Blancs in the back of the car, but I don't have them on the car.
Okay.
And then this is every quintessential car has to have fins on it. I know it's a German car, but I added some of my own fins because most of the art cars have fins. Okay. We like old American cars, so we, traditional American, old style. So we put fins on the cars.
They're rockets.
They're rockets. They're rocket boosters. This is actually just like a 55-gallon drum that I cut up. This is like drain pipe, and this is like one of those roadside cones. Okay. I kept the Mercedes logo because that was important, so people know that it is a Mercedes. Yes. And it's a 300 SD, and it's one of the best cars I've ever had. This is my daily driver, so I'll I go to the grocery shop, I drop the kids off to school, and go do my daily errands in my car. I meet clients with it. So
what do the other kids at the school say?
The kids think it's pretty cool.
Now you have a Mercedes pen as well.
Yeah, actually you contacted me, and then you brought over, where is it? I got a Mercedes-Benz pen that's I'm gonna write with this first because it works. It's hard to find a pen that works. Yeah. So if I find pens that work, I actually use them. Yeah. Because if I'm in the car and I drop my pen, then I can't find a pen that works. It's really, it's tricky. And I'll show you the inside here.
Now that's what I call colorful. So cool. There's a dinosaur.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything's a pen. So we got dinosaur pens. I got this pen. This car is kind of cool. Whoa! It's actually it's a pen. Yeah. And it's got little wheels that work.
So what are you doing with the car? Are you going like to shows?
There's an event here in San Francisco called Art Car Fest, and Harold Blank is part of that. He actually wrote the book about art cars. He's a famous art car person and movie maker. So we hang out once a year. We get together about 3 or 4 days in San Francisco, and we drive around San Francisco, Berkeley, San Jose, Santa Cruz, and we just drive around, make a big parade, you know.
Are there any pens on it you have worked with in your job as a graphic designer?
Well, I use this is actually my favorite pen, the Pilot G. Okay. It's a gel pen, so this is actually one of my favorite pens that I use. Ah, okay.
I will send the video to the Mercedes-Benz museum, I guess.
If the museum wants this car, they can have it,
They just have to give you new pens.
Yeah, absolutely, or a new car or something, or an 82 would be fine. I don't care. For me, like taking the art on the road is important because it allows more people to enjoy and participate in your art. Yeah. And if it's in a museum, it's limited to the people that actually go to museums. Yeah. But being out on the street, it's like an interactive thing. Yeah. That's the best part for me.
So how did you come up with the idea with the pens? Why pens and not like marbles or whatever?
It just came to me one day. I mean, I love pens. All these pens are given to me, so everybody's got a drawer or like a mug filled with pens. They just sit there and they don't work, and they just, I don't know what to do with these pens, and they throw them out. So my job is to collect them all. And I'm actually hoping to collect like 1 million pens, you know, just like be that guy who collects 1 million pens and does like art projects with them.